Welcome everybody to Whalen Gymnasium, Fort Lewis College. Beautiful campus, Fort Lewis College, for the Fort Lewis College Skyhawks against the Colorado Christian University Cougars. Fort Lewis comes in 9-1 overall, 14-2, number 2 in the conference. CCU 4-6, 7-8 overall. Fort Lewis statistically dominating against CCU, but you never know. We're going to have the national anthem, land acknowledgement, and player introduction, and we will be back after that to bring you the game. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Let's set those lineups for Fort Lewis. Number 3, Junior Garbra, guard, 6-foot senior from Melbourne, Australia. Number 11, J.R. Jones, 6 foot, 168 junior. Number 13, Amando Miller, transfer from CU, 6'6", 181, redshirt sophomore. Number 21, Sekou Dembele, 6'7", 250 senior. Number 24, Malik Whitaker, 6'6", 195 senior from West Virginia State transfer. He's going to jump up against number 11, Bradley Land. Tip goes to Land as Cougars have first possession. Fort Lewis plays tough man-to-man defense, lots of switch. Great athletes on the floor. Their big stud is Kahn, number 10. Nice shot by Jacob Everson from Houston, Texas, Northern Illinois University. Transfer over to Miller. Top of the arc. Back over to Junior Garbra. Double team Sekou Dembele. Back to Whitaker. Looks to drive. Nice push off there. Amando Miller looks to go down low. Long shot. J.R. Jones off the front of the rim. No good. 3-point attempt. Zile hits a three-pointer. Gives them a 5-0 lead. Just started the contest. Amando Miller kicks it over to Junior Garbra, who drives back out to Whitaker. Over to Amando Miller, three-point attempt. Off the rim, no good. Zile with the rebound, kicks it over to Everson. Malik Whitaker on Everson. J.R. Jones down low. Bradley Land hits a 2-point, 7-0 nothing run early in this game. This is not a team that has a great record, but right now they're looking pretty decent. J.R. Jones on the cut. Oh, nice pass to Sekou Dembele. Easy lay-in by Dembele. First points for Fort Lewis, crack the seal, 7-2. Noah Kahn, that's going to be a foul on the side. I think that's going to be on Junior Garbra, his first team foul. Jacob Everson takes the ball out of bounds. Obi Agbin comes in. Obi really 17th in scoring, 17th in field goal percentage, 10th in steals. Lots of athleticism, great hops. Over to Zile, back to Noah Kahn. They've got to stop Noah Kahn averaging 15.8 points per game. 10th in the conference, that's blocked. Rebound by Miller, pushes it 1-on-4. Gets it back out to Whitaker. Damn. Big play there by Whitaker on the dunk. Great pass by Amando Miller. Cuts the lead to 3, 7-4. Noah Kahn over to Bradley Land, back to Kahn. To Zile at the top of the arc. Everson with the ball. To Zile. Kahn looks to drive, gets cut off, double team. 5 on the shot. Wild shot by Woodbury. Amando Miller with the ball, drives. Short on that. Kahn with the drive. Gets down there low, gets it short with the rebound by Whitaker. They're going to call foul, reach in. Believe that's going to be on Land. Nope, they're going to call that on Kahn, first foul. Reichert, Barnes check in for CCU. Zile out, and number 22, Woodbury out. J.R. Jones with the ball. Over to Sekou Dembele, then Obi Agbin on the drive. Mondo Miller down low to Dembele, spin move, leaves it short. Good rebound by Barnes. 7-4, just started the first half. Long three-pointer, that's off. Great rebound by Jones. Pushes the ball up the court against number 4, Reichert. Whitaker looks to drive on Kahn. Off the mark. Rebound, Dembele. They're going to call that off of Sekou Dembele. It looked like it went off the hands of Bradley Land. We're going to have our first timeout. Fort Lewis 2 of 6 shooting. CCU 3 of 7, 43%. They are 1 of 2 from 3. Fort Lewis has yet to hit a three-point play early in this contest. 1 foul each on each team. Big game for Fort Lewis, so they can win this one. Then they go to Mesa next week, and that will literally be a battle for first place in the conference. They get done with Mesa, then they come back, and then they have Colorado School of Mines here, which will literally be for first place. Sort of a top tier teams are Mesa, Fort Lewis, and Colorado School of Mines. After that, each team, Fort Lewis 9-1, Mines 9-1, Mesa 10-0. Mines has won 11 in a row. Fort Lewis had won 10 before they went on that road trip. Shadron, who Fort Lewis played last night, who beat them pretty handily, 6-4 record. So there's a top tier, and then there's the second set of teams. Going to be joined here by Travis Whipple, athletic director of Fort Lewis, two-time national champions. Braden Carter checks in for the Skyhawks, along with, well, Obi Agbin's in already. How's it going, Travis? Welcome back.
It's going great.
Back at it.
Awesome night in Whalen, a lot of energy, excited. Outstanding women's win the game before this.
Yes. Looking down low, try and get that ball down on the post. Reichert dribbles out to number 3. Patrick missed the three-pointer. Braden Carter with the rebound. Another big crowd. This is great.
Yeah, another big crowd, really excited. At halftime, we're going to be honoring our cross-country teams that finished number 20 in the nation on the women's side and number 13 in the nation on the men's side. We had 2 All-Americans on the women's side, and so excited to recognize that group at half and, you know, really trying to market and promote these games. Whalen's such a fun atmosphere, and I think from here on out, the rest of the season, it's going to be a lot of fun. So encourage
here we go
people to come out and watch.
There you go, big slam by Obi Agbin. He's got some hops, huh?
Outstanding student athletes, brings a lot to this team, and it's fun to watch. Coming off the bench the last couple of nights, which has been great. A lot of energy. And, you know, I heard from our sports information crew that with a win tonight, this would be the best 50-game stretch in the history of FLC men's basketball.
Wow. And I know Coach Petra has an offensive foul, and I believe that was called on Barnes. That'll be his first. But if I read it right, Coach Petrak, between player and coach, has gotten 400 wins.
Yeah.
Were you aware of that?
Yeah, really special deal.
So last night was 401. Isaiah Thompson checks in for Malik Whitaker. Yeah, I mean, that's quite an accomplishment, right?
Very much so. You know, it's great to see the longevity and, you know, how far the program continues to come. And, you know, we're trying to be a program of excellence as a whole department and be about graduating champions. And this group certainly is fit into that mold.
Obi Agbin with the 17-footer puts it in. Fort Lewis goes up 8-7. Yeah, I mean, I believe Coach Petrak was also the youngest Division II coach to ever get to 100 wins, if I recall.
Really winning at a high clip, and our mission is about graduating champions, and so it's certainly, on the court we want to compete at the highest level, but departmental goal 3.25 GPA amongst our 500 student athletes, over 2,000 hours of community service, and we had a lot of success in those areas in the fall, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a great accomplishment. J.R. Jones on the court along with Kinsler and Obi Agbin. Braden Carter almost does lose the ball. Kahn with the steal. Turnover, Fort Lewis.
Well, it's been fun to see this Fort Lewis team come together this year. We've seen some new faces, a lot of success obviously over the years. You just alluded to getting to the NCAA tournament last year, and really fighting for that #1 seed to host a regional. And it's been awesome to see this group come together. A lot of depth, talent across the board.
Three-pointer, nothing but net there by number 34, Robert McWard, freshman from Prosper, Texas. They take the lead 10-8. Yeah, I won't say anything about the selection process. Three-point play by Isaiah Thomas, unless you want me to.
I'm just confident that we were ready to go, and our team just played so well last year, and hopefully that motivates them, and we come out here and keep this thing moving along and rolling along. Lots to play for this year within the RMAC and the region.
Three-point shot by Everson. Knocks it down, puts him up by 2. I don't think that's really Everson's game by the look of that shot. But it went in nonetheless. Braden Carter down low, gets cut off by Barnes. Obi Agbin with the 3 off the mark. Kahn with the rebound, dribbling up tries to draw the foul on Thomas. Good no call by the officials. Obi Agbin with a steal, and here we go again. Number 2 on the night for Obi Agbin. Crowd comes alive, you gotta like that.
And you just really love, coming off the bench and making such an impact as, the last couple of nights, the 6th man, really adding that spark. And there's such depth that it's been really cool to see how this has come together for this group of Skyhawks.
Long rebound by Kahn, tries to go baseline, can't do it. They're gonna call offensive foul. It's gonna be a timeout. So for those that didn't tune in to the first game, tell us some of the things going on during timeout here for the athletic department.
Yeah, really had a great fall, and I would consider a record-breaking fall. There's what's called the Division II Learfield Cup standings that looks at overall departmental success, and the Skyhawks finished in the top 20 nationally through the fall sports scenario, and best finish in program history through that time. So really excited about that. I alluded to a little bit of our goals. We had over a 3.0 GPA amongst our 500 student athletes, 1,100 hours of community service towards our goal of 2,000, and really just competing at a high level across the board. Some exciting projects happening. We opened up Schlesman Family Hall, and the adaptive PE lab serves as a great extra space for our athletic teams, and classes are happening there, and all new locker rooms for our women's programs. And then we've started construction on our project in partnership with Common Spirit Mercy Hospital, which will be a 10,000 square foot performance center, weightlifting, racks, free weights, cardiovascular, treadmills, etc. Athletic training space, nutritional opportunities for our student athletes, and that is expected to be finished next fall sometime, and so really excited about that. We're working on a few other projects that aren't quite ready to be released yet, but really trying to advance our opportunities and enhance the student athlete experience.
Well, all that's in the focus of trying to improve all of the sports, and will be great for recruiting. Obi Agbin with the 3 off. That's going to be out of bounds off of number 23. And I'm going to, oh boy, Egda Taye. Some of these names, oh my gosh, killer.
You're doing a good job, Ray. we appreciate you greatly.
Wow. Ego de Taille. Look at that hang in the air, almost by J.R. Jones.
I'll tell you, he's been an outstanding addition to the program this year and is really a glue guy.
How much do you interact with the athletes?
You know, I try to really make a concerted effort to make it to a lot of practices across the board for all of our teams and student athletes and try to get on a road trip. And then we've got what's called the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, which is made up of multiple members from every team and really try to connect with that group and hear about their experience. And so J.R. Jones, one of those, he's on our Student Athlete Advisory Committee, a great leader, but really a glue guy, outstanding shooter. And you can see he does a lot for this team, both offensively and defensively. He's been a really good addition.
Solid player, great athlete. I mean, everybody on the floor. It's like I've never seen a team with literally 10 interchangeable parts. It's pretty phenomenal.
A ton of depth, and if you haven't been out to Whalen yet this year, it's so much fun. They get up and down, and you know, again, we alluded to the great crowds that are happening, and just can't say enough about the job our coaching staff has done to put this group together and put them in positions to be successful, and then obviously the execution of our student athletes.
Nice play there by Ego de Taille. I'll get it by the end of the night, I swear. 3-point in and out. Thompson tried to get the rebound, missed it. Reichert with the ball. Kicks it over to McWard. Oh, nice back cut by Reichert. That's a good no call by the officials.
Yeah,
good
really,
defense.
Really good, walled up, and
straight up.
Made it a tough play without fouling, which is what you want to see. I'm just so glad you invited me up to spend a little time with you tonight.
Thanks. It's always great to talk to you.
Yeah, I love what we're doing on the student athlete experience front and just believe in Division II athletics. I'm a product of that. It changed my life, and I really think we've got it right in this division, and really about life in the balance and playing at a high level but graduating and getting meaningful experiences.
And what year did you play? What years did you play?
So I'm dating myself a little bit.
Good.
2004 to 2008. Played in 3 national championship games. Won 2 of those. We won't talk about the one we lost. But in that stretch, had won 57 games in a row. And I just respect our student athletes so much that we talked about this a little bit in the women's game. When they're playing back-to-back Friday, Saturday, I had the same schedule. And, you prepare all week for it, but you're just putting it all out there. You're leaving it on the court and trying to steal 2 every weekend.
Now this is a big game for Fort Lewis because this sets them up for next week at Mesa. Are you going to that game?
I'm thinking I'm going to make the trip.
Game.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Let me know if you need a lift.
Well, that's going to be a travel. I'm on my way to Denver, so I'm like, I'll just drive up through Grand Junction, taking the van.
Yeah.
Go watch the game. Hopefully they'll come out with a W. That's a huge game if they can get through this one.
Yeah, it'd be a fun matchup. They're really, the Mavericks are playing at a high level, and always a fun rivalry and matchup. And certainly a lot could be on the line with that one for sure.
Whitaker with the shot, makes it, ties it up at 17. Land over to Reichert, back to Land.
And a lot of parity throughout the league. If you look at the standings this year, just, any given night, anybody can win, so you've really got to bring your best game. And that's, again, just a testament to our Skyhawks for, what they've done yet this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's a sort of the top tier, Mesa, Mines, Fort Lewis, and then there's a little bit of a drop-off in the next level of play, Shadron, Black Hill State.
Yes, and within that mix, a number of difficult road trips and places to play, and so, it's been a really good start to the conference season.
Yeah, and the RMAC conference is tough.
It is. It's very tough.
Very tough.
Talked about a very good region, and that's why you look at when we talked about like our last 50 games. That's such a highlight because of how tough the RMAC and the South Central region is.
Reichert with the steal against Junior Garber, tied at 17. Ball back to Reichert. Looks over to number 11, Land. He drives, little push off, nice drive by Land against
good finish.
Whitaker.
And Whitaker, tough defense there, and just over the top.
Another turnover by the Skyhawks. This is unusual because they come in a turnover margin of 5.94 to 1. Number 1 in the conference. Down by 4. 7:19 left in the first half. Fort Lewis just seems a little bit off tonight. Obi with the three-pointer. Good. Boy, when he feels it, he's
had an outstanding night last night,
yes.
20 plus, and he's bringing it again. So good adjustment on behalf of the team, the coaching staff to get him going, and he's been outstanding throughout the year.
Off on that, that's going to be Fort Lewis ball. Jacob Everson with the long shot there, missed it. Reichert tried to get the ball. Timeout. So what are the goals for this next year? We're halfway through this year, but I know you, and you're looking ahead already, right?
Yeah, really excited about these facility projects and getting those across the finish line. It just impacts every student athlete and enhances their experience and helps with recruiting. So really excited to focus in on that. Staying true to our goals and putting our mission at the center, graduating champions, putting the student athlete experience at the center. Fundraising, we've had a lot of success on that front, and that's there's a continued need for that. And a lot of what we do and the work we do is for scholarships and program enhancements for all of our programs.
And you had a different fundraiser this year, a new one, which a casino night.
Yeah,
right?
Skyhawks Club Casino Night. We've actually set the date for it.
Okay.
And you came this year. It was a lot of fun.
I did. It was a lot of fun. I actually bought some stuff.
Good job. You won some auction items.
I won some auction items, so you got some of my money.
And so year 2 of that event, the first Saturday in August, so this year August 3rd. And last year we raised a little over $50,000 for scholarships and program enhancements. And so our goal is to keep expanding that. And over the next few years, would like to see it try to reach 100,000 mark on an annual basis.
And that was August 3rd?
August 3rd, yeah.
So those of you listening, even if you're out of town, it's worth the trip to come to Durango for that, right?
It is. A lot of fun. Our coaches handle all the gaming that night, so it's a lot of fun. We got a silent auction, really a premier social event. And right here in Whalen Gym, we make it over, and it's a lot of fun.
Kicks out to Kinsler, pop, and in. Well, I didn't think that was going in. Fort Lewis takes 1-point lead.
And he's been a prolific scorer throughout his career, great addition to the team. And I'd be remiss, we hadn't talked about some of the student athletes that have really developed within the program. You see like Junior Garbara and Siku and Obi, and it's been awesome to see their successes. And then this mix and blend of newcomers has been really exciting this year.
Well, and it's difficult. I mean, there literally are no starters on the floor that were starters last year, maybe junior. But other than that, I mean, it's a fresh team. Dembele was here, three-point shot, makes it. But to try and gel brand new players down the roster, pretty impressive job by coach.
Very impressive. And the intercollegiate athletics has changed a bit since I played. Most of the guys on my team, we spent 4 years together and knew each other,
right,
and went through it. And so the model's a little bit different, but we've certainly adapted and, again, want to continue to be a premier program of excellence across the board.
A little bit short on that. Good rebound by Barnes against Dembele. Noah Kahn kicks it out to Woodbury. Tries to hit the three. Rebound by Obi Agbin. Goes up large on that. Over to Kinsler. I don't think there's a player on the court. We looked this up, Bob and I.
You guys are pretty smart, so I believe it.
Ricky Bobby is what some of the students call us, right? But I don't think that there's a player on the court. Nice three-point by Obi that has not had a 25-point career night.
It's a pretty special deal.
Yeah.
And to mix those together and get everybody bought in and moving in the same direction is It's a pretty special deal.
Well, you gotta think about the egos that are involved there, because you're a 25-point scorer. You want to get the ball, right? But to give it up for the team, miss on that three-pointer.
Which is what you love to see, because when I reflect on, my experiences, obviously the camaraderie and the brotherhood that you have, but
another three-pointer by Obi.
The camaraderie, the brotherhood you have, but also, at the end of the day, you win a championship or you make a run in the NCAA tournament. Nobody can ever take that away from you.
Right.
And so it's cool to see a group of guys really bought into that and on the same page, on a mission here.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see team above individual statistics. I like that. Obi Hagman, on the other hand, 6 of 8, 3 of 5 from 3, 15 points, and we got 4 minutes left in the first half.
He's dialed in, a special player, can do a lot, creates for himself and others, and really good teammate. So I'm excited. So I've got to go get ready because
halftime.
We've got a $25,000 shot at halftime. And those are some of the things we're trying to do, to enhance game environment. And then again, recognizing our championship caliber cross-country teams that were 20th and 13th in the nation. So it's been an honor. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, anytime.
Appreciate
Feel free
you.
to pop on by.
Go Skyhawks to the top.
To the top. Here we go. Fort Lewis up by 8. A little bit of a separation here by the Skyhawks, thanks to AD for coming up. Fort Lewis up by 8. 4:04 left in the first half. 2 fouls by the Skyhawks. 4 fouls. Pretty clean game by the Cougars. They're led in scoring land. 6 points. Their leading scorer, Noah Kahn, scoring 16 a game. Right now, Bagel, 0. Donut, nothing. 0 with 2 shooting, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers. So he's having a rough night so far. Good players always seem to find a way, though. Up court by Woodbury. Woodbury in the corner for 3. That is good. Nice rotation on that. Pulls them to within 5. Jones over to Agbin, over to Whitaker, back to Miller. Dribble over to Whitaker, Malik Whitaker. Oh, behind the back pass. They're going to call an offensive foul. Looks like he hooked him. Used his elbow, little chicken wing action there. Malik Whitaker out, Isaiah Thompson in. In case you're wondering where Bob Bonner is tonight, he's up in Wyoming, I think. Checking on some business. He's a newspaper publisher up there. Shot by Everson and hits another 3. They pull within 2. Just like that, 8-point lead almost disappears. Over to Thompson, to Jones, and to Miller. Braden Carter, who leads, comes in second in blocks in conference. Jones with the shot. J.R. Jones, 4 points. Look at that, O.B. Agden up, goes up large, tips it into the student section. They're waiting to explode. 2:40 left in the first half, Fort Lewis up by 4. Everson with the ball, gets it over to Woodbury, back to Everson, down low to Barnes. Braden Carter misses that, gets the rebound. Good job on defense by Braden Carter. J.R. Jones over to Obi Egbin. He looks to drive, kicks it out to Braden Carter, takes a 3, good. Student section likes that, he gives him the 3 signal. J.R. Jones against Reichert. Over to Woodbury. Back to Reichert. Almost double team there. Armando Miller on Woodbury. Zile over to Reichert. Back to Reichert. They're looking to get the ball down low. They try. Student section counts down. That's a nice shot by number 30, Christopher Barnes, freshman, 6'11", and he is a big man. That's going to be a foul on him being Christopher Barnes. 6'11" freshman. He's got to be 250. He is a big man. Looks a little bit like Brendan Boatwright. Played for the Skyhawks for 4 years. Great career. King of taking charges. 36-31, Fort Lewis up, 1:26 left in the first half. Jones at the line, good. J.R. Jones perfect from the free throw line, 3-3 so far. Dembele in, Carter out. Thompson stays in, Thompson, Miller, J.R. Jones, Agbin, and Sekou Dembele. Second one good, Fort Lewis back up to 7. Reichert with the ball against Jones. Look at, he is in his hip pocket. Man. Thompson tries to cut it off. Down low to Reichert, nothing there. Kicks it out. Shot by Zile, no good. Rebound, Obi Agbin. Barnes tried to get the ball, couldn't reach it. Obi gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Thompson. Three-pointer, good. 2 for him, I believe. Ten-point lead, just like that. Largest lead for them was 7. Fort Lewis with its largest lead of 10. 38 seconds left in the first half. 17 on the shot clock. Reichert kicks it over. That is long. It's going to be a foul on Barnes, pushing the back. That's going to be his second. He checks out. Bradley Land checks in. Barnes checks out with 2 points, 1 of 2 field goals, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover. Fort Lewis has just run the clock down, 27.9 on the shot clock, 27 on the game clock. OB right now one-on-one with Jacob Everson. I'll take OB. 10 on the shot clock. Armando Miller with the drive. And that's going to be a foul. Good job, 2.6. Miller not a great free throw shooter. 62%. Two seconds, 2.6 seconds left on the game clock. Dembele Thompson going to check in for Fort Lewis after these shots. Makes the first one. Tristan Hurdle also in for, he comes out. He was there for offensive purposes. At one point, he was 200 points higher in free throw shooting than his next closest competitor early in the season. Cooled off since then. Makes them both. Armando Miller. Fort Lewis up by 12, 2.6 seconds. Counts it down, half court shot, not even close. Fort Lewis takes a 12-point lead into the first half. Relatively clean game. See what they can do in the second. Join us again in the next 15 minutes. We're going to take a break right here on the Skyhawks Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Fort Lewis with a 12-point lead, 43-31 over the Colorado Christian University Cougars. Fort Lewis shooting 56% from the field, 50% from three, and perfect from the free throw line. Cougars 13 of 29, 44.8%, 31.3% from three, and have yet to go to the free throw line. Not a great free throw shooting, three-point shooting team. They come in 10th, 34%. Fort Lewis 5th, 36%. Fort Lewis in conference is second in offense, second in defense, fourth in field goal percentage, fifth in three-point percentage, sixth in free throws. Up and down all of the statistics, Fort Lewis looks really good, and they're looking really good so far. They got out a little bit of a deficit, got down by 7 early in this game. Fort Lewis' largest lead is exactly what it is now. They got the ball. J.R. Jones over to Garbra, Whitaker, and Miller. He drives, kicks it over to Jones, out to Whitaker. There's going to be an offensive foul on Jones. His first personal foul. Bradley Land over to Noah Kahn. Noah Kahn, their leading scorer, 0 points on 0 of 2. He's got 2 personal fouls. Zile with the ball over to Kahn. To Everson. Back to Kahn. He literally pushes J.R. Jones. They're going to get the foul on Jones. Blocking foul. Probably the right call. Second team foul on Fort Lewis already. We're only 30 seconds into the second half. Everson looks for Kahn on the inbounds pass, gets it to Zile. Over to Everson, back to Zile. To Everson, looks for Zile down low, can't get it. Gonna throw it out of bounds, that's a turnover. 7th turnover for the Cougars. Fort Lewis looks to extend on that lead, up by 12. Over to Malik Whitaker, he drives over the top. No bucket. Jones with a 3, nothing but net. Fort Lewis up by 15. Cougars played tough for the first part of the first half, and then things just sort of unraveled a little bit. Fort Lewis on the road next week, in which is going to be the premier showdown in the RMAC. Mason Mavericks, Kahn off on that. Rebound by Zile, put back in. Colorado Mesa Mavericks against Fort Lewis College Skyhawks in Mesa. There's only one game. Look at that power by Dembele. Lead back up to 15. Kahn against J.R. Jones. They're going to call foul. Kahn, pretty fast player. You can stay with J.R. Jones, you're really fast. Obi Agbin comes in. Jones with his second personal foul. Now they're going to have Obi on Kahn. Barnes comes back in down low. Misses that. They're going to call foul on Dembele. It's going to be his first. Braden Carter getting ready to check in. Get a little instruction on the sideline by Coach Evans. This is the first. A little confusion. I think they're going to give him 2 shots. He missed the first one. Gets a mulligan at the free throw line. Hits the second, which is really the first. Dembele out. Braden Carter in. He goes down to the low box. Christopher Barnes, 6'11", hits the second. Lead down to 13. Over to Miller. He drives. Nice move by Armando Miller at the basket over Bradley Land. Turnover, Land. Over to Obi Agbin. Almost a steal by Kahn, bring it out top, reset the play. Look at that. Oh, nice pass by Braden Carter. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Woodbury, I bet. Woodbury, his second. Number 2, Michael Bell Jr. That one I'll remember. He's an architect in town. Number 20, Nick Zile checks in for Bradley Land. Michael Bell in. He's going to be looking at guarding Whitaker. Carter out to Obi. Takes a 3, scoops it around, no good. Oh, what a play by Carter. Literally underneath the basket against Barnes. Rolls it in. 17-point lead. Over in the corner, Everson back out to Kahn. Looks down low, nothing there. Back to Kahn, takes a 3, short. Kahn comes in, 10th in the conference, 15.8 points per game, nothing tonight. Armando Miller looks to drive, left-handed dribble out to Junior Garbra. Down low to Braden Carter. No foul on that. Carter sets the screen for Garbra, looks to shoot, nothing there. Obi with a 3, off the heel. Should be a reset on the shot clock. .point lead, 16 minutes left. Too high post at the free throw line. Junior Garbra down low, looks to drive, kicks it over to Malik Whitaker. 3, no good. That's off the heel of the rim. Noah Kahn on Junior Garbra. That's a tough matchup. Misses that one. He cannot find a basket. Up and down action. No foul on that. They'll finally call a foul. It's going to be on Christopher Barnes, and that's going to be 4 fouls on Christopher Barnes, the freshman. Got to learn how to play with fouls in this conference. CCU 35, Fort Lewis 52, 54% from the field, 44% from 3, yet to miss from the free throw line. 42% from the field, 28% from 3 on 5 of 18 shooting. They've only been to the line 2 times. Largest lead, 17 points, 52 to 35 right now. Their largest lead was 7 points. That was a 7-0 run to start the game. CCU is scoreless in the last minute and 31 seconds. Student section going crazy over there. Well, this is new. They have a student with a whiteboard. I've never seen that before. The whiteboard says put in number 34. They don't have one on the roster. Maybe they're looking at the other team, Robert McWard, who was in earlier. Carter at the line on the season, 74% shooter. Short barely hits rim on that. Fort Lewis as a team, 74%. First miss of the night, 6 of 7. Number 11, Bradley Land checks in. Number 30, Christopher Barnes goes out. Second shot good. Lead goes to 18. Reichart back to Land. Guarded by Miller. Travel, turnover. 9th turnover. Fort Lewis, 5 turnovers, 8 assists. You like that ratio. 6 assists, 9 turnovers for the Cougars. Everybody knows the story about Junior Garborough from Australia. Oh, nice inlet pass to Braden Carter. Couldn't handle the ball. Everson on Junior Garborough. Michael Bell Jr. on Obi, puts it up, off glass and in. Nice shot. Inbounds the ball to Armando Miller. Crosses half court into the, thought he was going to hand it off to Junior Garborough. Up top to Garborough, who looks to drive. Nice. Comes up a little short. 14:50 left in this one. Fort Lewis up by 16. Everson with the ball. Over to Reichert. They look down low to Zile. Nothing there. Out of bounds. Another turnover. Michael Bell Jr. with the turnover, and that Kahn back in. Everson out. Reichert, Land, Kahn, Zile, and Bell Jr., Michael Bell Jr. Braden Carter down low. Nice shot. Zile had nothing for Braden Carter on that play. There's no way he could control it. Lead up to 18. Kahn on the drive against Obi Agben, not there, blocked. Braden Carter comes in, number 2 in the conference in blocks. Thompson in for Malik Whitaker. Whitaker 4 points on the night, 2 of 5 shooting. Kahn against Obi Agben. Reichert down low to Zile. Steal, oh, almost a steal. Nice play. Braden Carter with the rebound. No numbers, pulls it back out to Kinsler to Obi Agben for 3. Lead extends to 21. Michael Bell Jr., almost a turnover there. He gets the ball. Reichert with the drive. Going to call a foul on the floor. Number 23, Igo Dataye comes in. J.R. Jones in for Fort Lewis. Jones, Agben, Kinsler, Carter. Oh, easy miss on that. That should have been an easy layup. Obi with the ball. 3-point shot off the heel. A little bit too much on that one. Reichert with the ball. Reichert drives against Isaiah Thompson, good. Back to Jones, back to Obi Agben. Reset, down low to Carter against Bradley Land. Gonna be a foul on Land, it's gonna be his first. Carter goes to the line, he's again, good free throw shooter, 74%. Fort Lewis with just one miss at the free throw line, 7 of 8. 87.5% above their average of 74. makes the first. Lead goes up to 20. Number 34 checks in, Robert McWard. I guess the eraser board influenced the coach. Leon Simmons, 4th season, overall record 29-60. Petrak on miss on the second one. Petrak, on the other hand, between a player and a coach, over 400 wins. Gonna say he was on the sideline. McWard immediately has a turnover when he comes in the game. Kinsler to Jones in the backcourt. Jones on Kahn. Down low to Thompson. Cross court to Whitaker. Jump shot, good. Not going to stop that. Got a 12-footer, money. Another substitution, number 22, Woodbury gets ready to check in. Nice strong move there by Bradley Land. He uses his arm to make some space. Obiagman, they're double teaming. They're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Bradley Land. Fort Lewis with 5 fouls. That's just the second one for the Cougars. Fort Lewis with a big game tonight. Of course, they won last night by a tough Shadron team. Crushed them. They look to do the same thing tonight. Good start so far, up by 20. Then off to Colorado Mesa next week. Having a tough time with these three-point shots. Thank our sponsors, Fort Lewis corporate sponsors, A&L Coors, Ace Express Coaches, Alpine Bank, Ascent Digital, Ben Sorensen, Bank of Colorado, Bank of the San Juans, Best Western, Rio Grande Inn, Blackmore Group, Bronson Family, McDonald's, Choice Athletics, Coca-Cola of Durango, Comfort Inn and Suites, Durango Motor Company, Durango, Silverton and Narrow Gauge Railroad, Eclipse DOT, Fast Signs, FCI Constructors, Gazpacho's, Grassburger, Happy Pappies and Wings, Holiday Inn and Suites, Homewood Inn and Suites, McElvaney ICA, Moorhart Murphy Regional Auto Center, Shirt Off My Back, Sodexo, Levitt Group, Insurance, Durango Hot Springs, Southwest Ag, Steamworks Brewing, Taco Libre, Glacier Club, Nunn Construction, and the Wells Group. Kinsler with a 3 off the mark. Thompson with the rebound. Turnover. 20-point lead. Kahn with the ball against J.R. Jones. Switch to Thompson. Still can't, look at the elevation on that. Going to call a jump ball, I believe, between Whitaker and I believe that was number 34, Robert McWard. Cougar ball out of bounds, 20-point lead, 11 minutes left. Fort Lewis comes in averaging 85, they're at 61. Cougars come in averaging 75. Off the heel of the rim there, right in the hands of JR. There we go. Whitaker. Third dunk of the night, 22-point lead. They come in averaging 76. They're at 41. Great defense by Fort Lewis tonight. Thompson on Reichert. Reichert looked at Woodbury, got the ball back. He drives, kicks it to Woodbury, three-pointer. No good. Couple players. Kahn trying to get the ball. Traveling. Kahn comes out. Number 3, Patrick. Brendan Patrick comes in for Cougars. Coach trying to get anything going here at all. They're debating the traveling call, I imagine. Fort Lewis ball. Whitaker takes the ball in, gives it to Jones. 10:23 left on the play clock. Jones looks to drive against Riker, kicks it out to Whitaker. There's a drive. He was looking to dunk. It's a foul on, shooting foul on Cougars. They go to Taye. His first foul. That was a big. Whitaker got some elevation on that dunk attempt. 2 shots for Whitaker. 78% shooter from the free throw line, hits the first. On the night, he has been to the line first time. 1 of 1. 23-point lead. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Hits the second. 24-point lead. Don't think Fort Lewis is going to hit their average, maybe 20 points in 10 minutes. Reichert with the ball, turnover. Going to give the ball to Colorado Christian University off of Kinsler. Good defense there by Woodbury. Kahn comes back in, Reichert out. Nick Zeal, Kansas City, Missouri, from Creighton, Division I transfer. Sets a screen for Kahn, nothing there. Kicks it back out there. Thompson on Kahn, no good on the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Just can't really shoot very well tonight. 40%, 24% from 3. That's going to be a foul on Kahn. It's going to be his 3rd. Jacob Everson back in for Woodbury. Shaylin Woodbury from Brisbane, Australia. Inbounds pass goes to Obi Agbin with Kahn guarding him. Screened by Thompson. Over to Kinsler, 3, knocks it down. Shot from the corner, lead goes up to 27. Kahn on Whitaker, he's taking that as a personal challenge. Oh, nice feed. Nice feed down low from Kahn to Zeil. Good job breaking the press there. Whitaker on the drive, and reverse layup good. 27. Push off by Kahn on J.R. Jones. Just can't get any rhythm for Colorado Christian. Got to follow your shot there. He does. Nice job by Everson. It's going to be a foul on Samir Kinsler. His 3rd. Kinsler with 8 points. Thompson out. Dembele in. Great defense tonight by Fort Lewis. Yeah, they're going to call offensive foul on Kahn. That's going to be his 4th. Comes in averaging 16 a game tonight. 0 of 8 shooting, 0 of 3 from 3. 4 personal fouls, 3 turnovers in 19 minutes. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Fort Lewis doing a great job on defense. Obi Agban with the ball. Brendan Patrick covering him. Whitaker for 3. Nothing but net. Lead up to 30. Wow. Reichart with the ball. Women also won tonight. That was a big one because they were one position back in the standings to the Cougars. Fort Lewis with a big win on the women's side. Best overall game I've seen them play on both sides of the ball. Down low to Zyle. Another miss. Going to be Cougar ball off of Kinsler. Going to be a timeout. So there's a new thing going on here. It's called Fans of the Game Courtside Couch. Skyhawk student section, now that you're all back in town, we're bringing you back the Fans of the Game Courtside Couch. A few lucky students who have their best neon-themed outfits on and make the most noise to support the Skyhawks on the court will be upgraded to the courtside couch with drinks and popcorn included. Well, that's something to look forward to. That's where the whiteboard is. Game sponsor tonight, Greg Rowland of Moorheart Murphy Regional Auto Center for their continued support of the Skyhawks athletics. Lots going on here. Get to our sponsors again in the next 8 minutes probably. Reichert at the line. Oh, take that back. Ball underneath. Fort Lewis not in the bonus yet. Reichert underneath, wide open. They missed him. Brendan Patrick. That's going to be a 5-second call. They couldn't get the ball in. Kinsler will take the ball in with J.R. Jones and Obi Agban in the backcourt. Malik Whitaker and Dembele down low. They throw it over to Dembele. Kinsler on the drive. Going to call a foul. Could be on Michael Bell Jr., but they're probably going to give it to Patrick. Yep. Oh. Michael Bell Jr. on the foul. Kinsler on the season, 70% shooter. Going into last night's play, 19 of 27. Hits the first, Fort Lewis, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. 6 of 6 from the first half. 5 of 7 in the second. 31-point lead, largest of the night. Hits second shot, 32-point lead. Michael Bell Jr. on the drive. Nice drive by Michael Bell Jr. Nice pass to Whitaker. Pulls it back out to Kinsler. 3. Good. Oh, he can light it up. Kinsler with 13 on the night now. Reichert kicks it over to Land. Tries to go down low on Dembele. Gets a foul. It's going to be Dembele's second foul. Play has slowed significantly. Such a clean first half, hardly any fouls in the first half. Second half, Fort Lewis was 7, they have 8. Land with the shot, Armando Miller in, Whitaker out. Barnes comes in, number 30. Takes the place of Zile. Barnes with 4 fouls, 4 points. He's a big dude. Kahn comes back in, he's got 4 fouls. Number 11, Bradley Land goes out. Armando Miller to take the ball out of bounds for the Skyhawks. Gets it over to J.R. Jones, back to Miller, to Kinsler. Over to Obi Agbin. Dembele. Oh, there's going to be another foul here. They keep doing that. Kinsler pops in, good, nothing but net. Kinsler, where's he at now? 16 points, 5 of 9 shooting, 50% from 3. Going to call a foul on J.R. Jones. It's going to be his 4th. He's animated, that's for sure. Mondo Miller. What we got going on here? Braden Carter, Kinsler, Miller, Jones, Egbin. OB with 18, Kinsler with 16, Whitaker with 15. Carter with the rebound. OB lines up, no, off the heel of the rim. 2 players with 4 fouls on the court for the Cougars. Michael Bell Jr. hits a 3. He's had 5 points now. Petrick still coaching on the bench. Number 4, Tristan Hurdle comes in. J.R. Jones out. Braden Carter, long pass, cross-court pass from Obi. Armando Miller for 3, in and out and in and out. Big stuff by Braden Carter on the rebound. 33-point lead. J.R. Jones with, Michael Bell Jr. gets it over to Patrick. Back to Bell, over to Kahn. He drives. Steal. They're going to call a foul on Kinsler. That's it. Nope, it's going to be his 4th. Junior Garber is going to come in for Obi Agbin. Great night for Obi Agbin so far. 18 points on 7 of 13, 4 of 10 from 3, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 31 minutes. Kahn's looking for his first point, misses the free throw. Wow. Not a great free throw shooter. Oh, hits another 3. Junior Garbra knocks it down. 36-point lead. The whiteboard comes out. Over in the corner. 3. Everson. Mondo Miller with Patrick on him. Behind the back dribble. Coast to coast lays it in short. Rebound CCU. Kahn with no points. Everson looks down low. Blocked by Braden Carter. Over to Kinsler, down to Junior Garbra. Steal. Brendan Patrick on the steal. Kicks it over to Everson. 3, hits another one. Everson with 14. Timeout, 4:16 left. This was not in doubt at all. Next week, Fort Lewis travels to Grand Junction, Colorado Mesa University. Both programs, women and men, are just very, very good. Student section a little geared up. Fort Lewis, 60% from the field, 50% from three, 86% from the line, 43% from the field, 31% from three, 67% from the line for the Cougars. College is so much fun, isn't it? Oh, I loved college when I was in college. Thanks to our producer tonight, Gabby. What are you studying, Gabby? Public health, that's right, that's right. Thinking about being a dietitian. Excellent career choice. Gabby from Albuquerque plays soccer for the Skyhawks. Does a great job here for us. Junior Garbra with the ball. Tristan Hurdle has the ball now at the Hawk. Over to Garbra. Kinsler. Down low to Braden Carter. Getting beat up down there. Back out to Junior Garbra. To Miller. Oh, what a move. Double pump almost went in, reverse layup. That would have got people going crazy. Everson with the ball. Big mismatch down low. Switch off by Braden Carter. Three-point shot no good by CCU. Oh my, that's going to be offense. That's going to be on Zile. Nick Zile. Senior, 6'8" from Kansas City. He's a Creighton University transfer. Tristan Hurdle inbound the ball. Has not taken a shot yet tonight, but he can light it up from deep. Junior Garbra with the drive and hangs in the air, nothing. Great drive though. 30-point lead by Fort Lewis. Kahn still looking for his first points. Unbelievable. Zile back to Kahn. He looks to drive, nothing there. Everson with the ball, back to Kahn. Robert McWard over to Kahn, down low. Oh, wild pass. Got to be frustrating for CCU at this point. They came in with a 4-6 record, 7-8 overall. Number 10, Tanner Hecht comes in. Timeout on the court. Fort Lewis up by 30, 2:51. Early start tonight for the women who had a big win over CCU. Where's that put them in? Let's see if they've updated the standings yet. Colorado Christian drops to 6-5. Fort Lewis moves up 7-4. One game behind UCCS at 8-4. Adams State 7-3. The school that's on the biggest winning streak is Regis. This is on the women's side. They've won 6 in a row. Colorado School of Mines leading 10-1, 15-2 overall, followed by Regis, Colorado Mesa, Adams State, UCCS, Fort Lewis. Fort Lewis moves up one spot to 6th. On the men's side, Colorado Mesa 10-0. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I guess it does. Winners of 6. Fort Lewis 9-1. School of Mines 9-1. Winners of 11. If you've not checked it out on Twitter, there is RMAC Insider does a great job of covering the conference. Be sure and check him out on Twitter and I believe on Instagram also. RMAC Insider. Tristan Hurdle, 3, good. That's what Tristan Hurdle does. He brings it 33 for Fort Lewis over their season average of 85. CCU comes in averaging 76 and they're at 56. 2:20 left in this contest. Kahn finally hits his first shot. Junior Garbra covered by Land. He drives, nothing there, no foul. It's going to be tough to get a call. Kahn with a three-pointer, nothing. Nothing there for Kahn. 1 of 9 shooting. Going to have substitutions for Fort Lewis. Number 20, Luke Hutto. 6'3", redshirt freshman from Montrose. And number 15, Garrett Arnold, 6-foot redshirt freshman, Thunder Ridge High School. Highlands Ranch. Luke Hutto. Tristan Hurdle up top, gives it to Arnold, down low to wild shot there. Going to be a foul. Thompson gets fouled there. Both teams in the bonus. Allen to Brink leaving. Allen was a great football official with me in Division I Sun Belt Conference basketball official and captain of the state patrol. Great guy. Thompson with the free throw shot, up and good. 32-point lead. 90 points on the board for Fort Lewis. Second shot good. 33 points. 36 points was the largest lead at 86 to 50. Hurdle on Kahn. Kahn with 2 points on the night. Kicks it over to Hecht, to Everson. Excuse me, Bradley Land, my fault. Oh, Kahn having a tough time. Hutto with the rebound. Over to Chris Schlesinger. Wanted that one. Foul on that, and he twists his ankle. Schlesinger. No, I take that back. That was Garrett Arnold. Looks like Kinsler's going to come in. Oh, that's too bad. You hate to see that. You're trying to get some playing time. Garrett Arnold, redshirt freshman, twists his ankles, trying to get a good defensive play there, and it's going to have to come out. Sometimes those will loosen up, but that's too bad. Kinsler in for Arnold. Schlesinger, 6'5", 210 redshirt freshman. Hutto, 6'3", 180 redshirt freshman, Highlands Ranch. Kinsler on Kahn. 44 seconds left in this one. Fort Lewis 91-60. Tristan Hurdle, 3 again. He lights it up. 94 points for Fort Lewis. I would imagine next time down the court, they're just going to dribble the ball. Nice down there pass to Bradley Land. This one's over. They're just going to dribble the ball out. Fort Lewis walks away with a 94-62 win. Led by Obi Agbin with 18, Kinsler with 16, Whitaker with 15, Brendan Carter with Braden Carter with 11. Fort Lewis 55% from the field, 53% from three, 88% from the free throw line. Colorado Christian 62 points, 43% from the field, 27% from three, 75% from the line, 6 of 8 shooting. Their leading scorer, Everson, with 14, followed by Bradley Land. A couple of people waving here, young guys. Zile with 7, Bell with 7 off the bench. Thompson with 8, Miller with 4, Dembele with 4, Jones with 9. Fort Lewis overwhelmingly wins this game. They're off to Mesa next week. Be sure and follow that one. If you can make it up to Grand Junction, check that one out. If not, come back in 2 weeks. Colorado School of Mines plays here, and that's a big one. That'll be for first or second place in conference. Con having a rough night, having some words with one of the players. One of the fans, not cool. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up thanks to Gabby. She's the best. Bob Bonner will be back in 2 weeks. We'll do the Mines game together. And thanks for tuning in. Big win by Fort Lewis. And from the Skyhawk Sports Network, thanks for Travis Whipple coming up and talking to me. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for tuning in from the Skyhawk Sports Network.